Hi everyone, Janie here. Welcome back to my garden. So today's video, I wanted to do a bit of an update on what has been going on. So what has been going on with the house, we are moving. If those of you who didn't see the video that I posted last week, yes, we are moving and we are very, very excited about it. And then I also wanted to give you a heads up about what is going to be coming up on my channel for about the next 2 weeks. So let me get started with the progress with moving, kind of an update with moving. So we as a family have decided that we are going to move. We're going to stay in town. We're going to stay in Davis. We just needed a little bit more space. We needed more space in our home, and I needed more space outside of the home in the garden, big time. We are 0.17 acre or something like that, and we are moving to a property that has almost an acre, which is, oh, I'm so excited about it. But to be able to move, to be able to afford to move, we of course had to sell our current home. And so we had an open house last weekend. I was very nervous about it. We actually left town and went to my parents' house just so that we could get away from it and not be stressed about it and get the animals out of the house. And the open house went really, really well. So good. And we accepted an offer, which is so exciting. And I'm really excited about it, but I'm also trying not to be too excited about it because I do know that we still have to go through inspections and appraisals and, you know, anything can happen. So I'm trying to keep myself, I'm trying to keep my excitement down, you know what I mean? Because I don't want to be disappointed. And yeah, I've been through so much with real estate, especially real estate in California. I'm not totally sure how it is in other states, but it's just crazy here. So far everything's going really well, and we are really excited about the offer that we accepted. Yeah, and then it's going really well with purchasing the other home. We're kind of just going through those same steps, appraisal and all that kind of stuff, and everything is going great. So still keep crossing your fingers for us, but we are so excited, and we've started packing. Our house is kind of torn up and, you know, kind of living out of suitcases, you know, because we've packed up a whole bunch of stuff. So it's pretty exciting around here these days. It is also exciting because I am about to leave here right now to go to the airport, and I am flying to Michigan to go visit Proven Winners, which is, I can't even believe I'm saying that. So last November, Proven Winners had what they called a creators roundtable, and it was an event that they held in kind of their Chicago office. It was actually the DeKalb, I hope I'm saying that right, DeKalb office. And it was this fantastic event where they got a bunch of creators together and showed us, you know, different things about Proven Winners, and they had different people come and speak to us just so that we can be educated about Proven Winners, about the plants that they sell. And I do have to say, yes, I do work for Proven Winners. Yes, they send me plants and I make content for them and all that kind of stuff. But this is one company that I feel so strongly, I am so proud to be associated with, because I truly believe that their plants are the best. I contribute the success of my gardening career, passion, whatever you want to say, I fully 100% contribute it to Proven Winners and Supertunia Vista bubblegum. Had I not planted Supertunia Vista bubblegum in my front swoop a couple years ago and had so much success with it, I don't think I would have had the confidence to continue on gardening and to continue expanding my gardening knowledge and being able to do what I do today and feel as confident about gardening as I do today. And so I 100% credit that to Proven Winners. So to have the opportunity to work with them is a dream come true. Absolutely a dream come true. So this year, for 2023, their Creators Roundtable is actually going to be in Grand Haven, Michigan, and it's going to be at the Spring Meadow Nursery, which is the home of Proven Winners Color Choice shrubs. And Walter's Gardens is also by there, so we get to go to Spring Meadow Nursery Display Gardens. We get to go to the research and development, place where they trial all their plants. We get to go to the perennial fields of Walter's Gardens. We get to go to all these incredibly fun places for this spring meadow event. And I am bringing my camera and I am filming everything, and I'm making videos of absolutely everything, and I am so excited to share it with you guys. So I'm gonna do a couple interviews type things, garden tours and all that kind of stuff. So stay tuned for all that fun stuff. But that's not all. After the Spring Meadows Nursery event, I've decided to stay in Michigan, and I'm going to drive over to Carlton, Michigan. I think that's how you say it, and I'm going to 4-Star Greenhouse. So Proven Winners works, it was kind of like 3 plant companies combined under the umbrella of Proven Winners. And so 4-Star Greenhouse is one of them, and 4-Star Greenhouse is mainly their annuals. And so it's where they have their annual display garden, which I am getting a tour of, and of course we'll share it with all of you. And then they are actually allowing me to go inside and film inside where they do their cuttings and their, basically they're behind the scenes with everything. So I can't even tell you all how excited I am about this. When I started getting obsessed with Proven Winners after, growing Super Tunia Vista bubblegum and realizing how good these plants are, I did a deep dive on the internet all about Proven Winners and just trying to find how they grow their plants, where they grow their plants, where I can get my hands on more of them, just a super, super deep dive into it. And now I have the opportunity to go to all these places. And I'm so nervous about it, for one thing, because I want to make sure I don't say anything to embarrass myself, but I'm so incredibly excited, not only to be able to get to see it with my own eyes, but also get to show it to all of you, because I know how much this content is needed on the internet, on YouTube, or, I know how much of a, how much of a need there is for this type of information, because I was one of the gardeners looking for this type of information, and I just find it so incredibly interesting. So I'm really excited to go to 4-Star after I go to Spring Meadows Nursery. So I will do a couple videos at 4-Star, and then and that is not all. The third leg of my trip, I am actually driving down to Columbus, Ohio, where it is Cultivate 2023. I have always watched the videos of people going to Cultivate. I know Laura from Garden Answer goes to Cultivate or went to Cultivate. I know Jim Putnam likes to go to Cultivate. I know there's a lot of people. Mr. Gardeners likes to go to Cultivate. There's a lot of people that like to go to Cultivate, and I've always wanted to go. And so I asked Proven Winners, I said, hey, since I'm going to be there, do you think I can go to Cultivate? And they said yes, which is so great. I'm so excited about it. So I'm just excited to go. So basically, for those of you who don't know, Cultivate is kind of like the horticulture gardening trade show. It's the big event of the year for these people. And Proven Winners is probably the biggest company that's there. They have a pretty big presence there. So I'm excited to go be with them. And then I'll get to meet a whole bunch of other people, in this industry, in this field. And you all know I am new to this industry. I'm new to gardening and horticulture and all of this. I used to be in healthcare, right? And so I would go to healthcare conferences. I would never go to gardening conferences. So this is a totally new world for me, and I am so very excited about it. So when I'm in Ohio, I am going to a women in horticulture luncheon. I don't know how much of that I'm going to be able to get on camera, so kind of don't expect that. But I am planning to kind of go around Cultivate, see who I can meet, see what kind of displays are there. I'll of course show you all the Proven Winners display and talk to everybody who's there. I was talking to Proven Winners, and they did say that the cultivator of Super Tunia Vista bubblegum is going to be there. So I'm hoping to get him on camera, him or her. I was looking up trying to find the name, and I cannot find the name of it. So I will find that information and bring it to you all. So I'm just going to see what's there. This is totally new for me. So I'm really, really interested to see what I'm going to find there. Then while I'm in Columbus, Ohio, there is also a botanical garden I think it's called Franklin Franklin Conservatory and Botanical Garden, and it looks incredible. It looks amazing. So there are some outings where the Cultivate will actually drive you on a bus, I guess is what I'm trying to say, to this botanical gardens. But with the pass that I'm getting through Proven Winners, I will have access to it pretty much whenever it's open. So I'm going to try and sneak out for a little bit and take a video of the botanical gardens. So that is another video that I will be bringing to you all. So for those of you who live in this area, right, around Carlton, Michigan, Grand Haven, Michigan, and then Columbus, Ohio. If there's any other place that you all think I should visit while I'm there, please let me know, because, you know, if I have an extra couple hours, I want to go see as much as I possibly can. Jason is staying home with the girls. Yes, I'm going to miss them. I wish that they could come with me, but I'm also going to be so incredibly busy. It's probably better that I'm going by myself, and we, of course, are moving right now, so it's probably a good thing that he's at home. He can take care of the garden, and then he can also start packing. So basically I'll be on my own for this whole trip, and so I'm just trying to fit in as much fun stuff as I possibly can. So Michigan, and then also between Michigan and Columbus, Ohio is where I'm going. So yeah, so super exciting. I feel like I'm forgetting something else that I wanted to give you guys an update on. I can't remember right now. My brain is just all over the place. What I did is I wrote out my itinerary for each day that I'm going. I'm going to be there for about 10 days. And I basically just wrote it out hour by hour, just so that I did not forget anything. And I knew exactly where I was going, exactly my confirmation numbers, exactly, you know, my hotel, you know, and all this kind of stuff. And my itinerary is this long. So I'm just so excited about it. It's really the trip of a lifetime for me. I'm super excited, and I'm excited that I'm going to be able to bring this content to you all. So I do want to say that I am going to be trying to get the most out of this trip and to get the most footage as possible. I don't know what my schedule is going to be. I'm going to try and stick to my Monday through Friday schedule, where I post 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's my normal posting schedule. But if it's not exactly, just don't be nervous or anything like that. I'm going to try and stay on top of it as much as I can. But if I can't, it's probably just because I've crashed on my bed after a full day of seeing beautiful gardens. So just bear with me for that. So anyway, leave comments in the comment section down below. Let me know if you guys want me to ask anything at Proven Winners, or if you have anything you're interested in seeing, or any processes that you want me to ask about. I will be more than happy to ask about it. Again, I'm going to where there's color choice shrubs. I'm going to the perennials, Proven Winners perennials. I'm going to Proven Winners annuals. I'm going to it all, and I am very, very excited about it. So I will keep you all updated. Follow me on Instagram. My Instagram link is down below as well. I'm going to be doing stories on there as much as I possibly can, just to keep you all in the loop of what's going on. It's so funny, when I went to the Creators Roundup in DeKalb, Illinois last year, there was, I don't know, I want to say like 20 creators there, from Instagram and TikTok and YouTube and Facebook. And we all had our phones out the whole time. It was so ridiculous. It was so ridiculous. But it was just, you know, it was just all of us all together, all with our phones out, like filming each other and filming what was going on. It was kind of embarrassing, but also really fun at the same time. So I feel like it's going to be a little bit more of that. But this is my life now. I don't know. It's very interesting. I'm not sure how I got here, but I'm enjoying every minute of it. Anyway, thank you all for watching. If you've watched this far, stay tuned for tomorrow. I have a really exciting video planned. I hope you all enjoyed this, and I hope you all have a chance to get in your garden today.